this video about Nimbella Commander, we'll learn about command sets, groups of public commands that you or others have created. If you don't have Commander installed, please do so by going to the Slack app directory. Using open source command sets is easy with CSM install. This command works with GitHub repos, links to YAML files, and even with command sets that come stock with Commander. Let's start by installing a super simple command set provided by Nimbella. Go into a Slack channel or a direct message and type /nc csm install echo. Commander will say that echo is now installed. This command is one that many will be familiar with. It outputs the parameter that is sent to it. We can run it by using our app / command, the name of our Nimbella command, and finally, the word or string we want outputting to the channel. Now, if the traditional hello world doesn't knock your socks off, think about what we just did. We installed some open source code, ran it with our parameters without ever leaving Slack. Not every set will come stock with Commander, so there's an option to install commands from GitHub. The process for this is entirely similar to the previous example, but uses a path on GitHub that leads to a YAML file. Use /nc csm install followed by a GitHub path to install the command set. We'll be using the path github:/ericswoldens/billing. Note that GitHub uses caches, so if you recently pushed changes to a repo, you might not be able to pull the new files until the cache resets. In addition to using a GitHub repo or the predefined command sets, you can also use a full path to a commands.yaml file. This can be used if you want to host your commands on a web server or other location. For example, if the following URL actually yielded a YAML file, you could run it, and it would install your command set. Now that we've figured out how to install public command sets, let's create our own. We've made it super simple so that there's no barrier for you to create your own useful sets and share them with the world. Let's make our own command set using /nc csm create video demo. There are no commands inside video demo yet, so let's add one. Let's create another command. We'll call it new command and insert it into our command set using /nc csm commands video demo plus new command. We now have our set created with a command inside of it, but how would we share it with the world? We need to use an OpenCSI YAML file for this. In order to get a mostly finished YAML file already completed for you, type /nc csm export video demo. This is a template that we can then fill with our own information specific to our command set. Eric did a great job with this one, so let's take a look. You can see he provides the base path for all of his commands, and then for each command, he provides the rest of the URL. If this file and the source files for the command are hosted publicly, you can now share access to your command's code with anyone. To update a command, there's no need to delete and reinstall them. You can just use /nc csm update echo. This fetches the updated versions and makes sure your commands are updated in a jiffy. You can edit or delete individual commands without touching their parent command set. To remove any command set you're done with, use /nc csm delete and then the installation path. For more about command sets or anything else Commander related, please check out our extensive documentation on all Commander features. Please review the full documentation linked in the description below.